Hello there. My name is Matt Crane. I'm a visual artist, more specifically a film photographer. Well, that part might not even be relevant. I actually don't like to delineate between being a film photographer and a photographer, as film is just a medium. But nonetheless, I shoot photographs on film cameras, such as my Mamiya 645 Pro TL and my Contax G1. I show those to you. These are some tools I use to capture the world within the confines, the parameters afforded by photographic exposure. And that's really what being an artist is to me as a photographer, is putting things in the frames of a photograph and what those things mean, and how their relationships are altered once they're composed in that area. This is what fascinates me as an artist, that these things, the prosaic usually, can be put in a photograph and can have a whole new relationship, separate because they're removed from their context, and also a new relationship to each other because they're recontextualized within this space. That drives me as an artist. It drives my thoughts as I continue to ask myself why it is that I create an image. Like, why does it matter? You know, if I'm taking a picture of this telephone pole and this light, for instance, like, what meaning does that have? What does it matter? Is it relevant because it's simply beautiful or interesting? So I continue to push myself with that. I should mention I shoot film because I prefer that it's inconvenient. I do believe that something is lost in the non-tactile approach in digital photography. There's a disconnect that occurs for me where I will look at the screen at what I've just created, and then I'm removed from the act of creation, which occurs in the moment. So for me, creating images on film is very important. It's a big part of my process, that I'm continuously in the mode of photography, and that the mode of critique and editing then occurs later. And for me, I just find that changes how I'm interacting with the world, which is essentially to me what photography is. It's how I interact with the world, and how I use one of these to document that. My photography also does involve a lot of found things. That's another piece of my art, is just being places in order to make an image of something, as per what I just mentioned about, you know, what those things are, why they matter. You know, I have to be there in the first place. So photography is very much for me about being there. I hope that serves as some way to introduce me and my intent as an artist. My goals in the future are just to continue to produce new meaning through photography, to abandon tropes, and to find new ways of showing the world through photographs, through my vision. And in the long term, honestly, I would prefer to abandon my day job and produce art full time, undistracted, unmolested, undisturbed. Other than that, I'm an American, but I was born in Hong Kong. I'm 35 years old. I'm an Aries. I live in Richmond, Virginia, which is a city I love dearly. Lived here 8 years, and it is a wonderful subject matter, and will probably be the focal point of my upcoming zine. Anyway, happy to have had a chance to produce this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you now know me a little better. Again, my name is Matt Crane, and nice to meet you all. Thanks.